Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice, and this is day 7 of the Master the Game 30-day world building challenge. Today, we're going to be talking about sapient species. So let's get started. Thank you for tuning into this series. This has been a lot of fun so far. We are on a roll. I struggled a little bit early on with what I was going to say and how these were going to be structured, but I think I found my groove and how I'm going to do these. So today is day 7. We are going to be talking about some of the sapient species. So basically what would be the playable races for my role-playing games, you know, the dominant species or races of the world. Because this is a tabletop RPG world, I want to have a lot of variety for players to choose from. And so I pick from a lot of different game systems, different kinds of inspiration. You know, I have canine races in this world. I've got turtle races. Like, I've got all sorts of things. So it really runs the spectrum when it comes down to it. And, you know, obviously dwarves, elves, humans are kind of the dominant races of this world. And I believe the way I had originally intended this world was that it was going to be predominantly human. And I think it still will be, but it's definitely going to have a lot of elves as well. So elves and humans are the dominant race across the globe, right? And I do have different settlements of like half orcs, you know, dragonborn, tieflings, you know, all sorts of things, elemental races. So I've got all of those in my world. I've left my world open enough where I can add new ancestries or races to my world as well. You know, I've got some things that are completely 100% my idea that I want to incorporate into this that have not been incorporated in any RPGs that I can think of. You know, whether it's some kind of Hydra race with multiple heads or whatever, you know. So I do want to leave the world large enough and unexplored enough that I can always include new things like that down the road. To me, that's more interesting anyway. What new races do you have in your setting? Like, to me, you know, one of the things that I think of when I think of Eberron is how they had Warforged. To me, Warforged almost was enough to get me to jump into Eberron by itself. You know, so I like having unique races to a setting that aren't in other ones. And so I do want to incorporate some of that into my world. I just have not done that a lot yet. You know, I do want to jump out of stereotypes, though. For example, I don't want all elves to be pretty much the same carbon copy of each other. Like, I want to have some variance in that. So some might be able to see in the dark, others might not. Some might be more quick and have extra movement. Others might not. You know, so I don't want it to just be the exact same stuff you get. And that's why I'm also creating my own game system where rather than you just get everything, you know, for being this ancestry or race, you get to either roll on a table or roll on a table or pick from a list of items. And so again, I'm planning on doing that a lot because again, I don't like to just be bound to the stereotypes. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm really enjoying this challenge. I think this is really pushing me to do some stuff that I wouldn't do. And we're about to hit a stretch of things that I've put zero thought into. And so it'll be really interesting to see what comes up out of my brain over the next few days. So with that, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed this series so far. And we will see you next time for day 8, food. This is Master of the Game. I am Juice. Game on.